Welcome again. Welcome. Let's talk clarity. Tonight, I'm stepping into something that is so real. I'm making up for the last video. Something a lot of people feel, but don't always have the language for. So I'm talking about escaping, and I have to speak on this because this take it a step further of my last video about hookups. So escaping ourselves is contributing. Okay, escaping ourselves, and why many try to escape themselves. See, a lot of people run into escapes they can't even name. They can't name them. Some run to substances. Some run to distractions. Some escape and run to relationships that feel like a Band-Aid. A Band-Aid over a wound that just needs surgery. See, some escape through overworking. Okay? They escape to overworking, overspending, over scrolling, or even jumping from one temporary high to the next. Yeah, that's what's going on. All the hookups, right? And when you ask why, the reason is almost the same. Life imprinted something on them long before they could even defend their spirit. And sometimes that's about the way we were born, the environment that raised us, the lessons we learned too early, the truths we discovered too late. These things all shape all of us. Some of us are still, as it does, you carry childhood shadows, right? I've talked about that, into adulthood conversations. Yeah. Whoop-de-doo, huh? Okay, yeah, whoop-de-doo. Some people talk about higher consciousness, meditation, rituals and inner awakenings. And that's so beautiful that we can talk like that. But before you climb to a higher consciousness, right, you need to have moral maturity. Moral maturity. Moral maturity is what prepares a person to raise another human life. And it doesn't take, it's not age, it's not money, it's not vibes, it's not two people getting drunk and calling it chemistry. If someone isn't morally mature, they are simply not ready. And when morally immature people bring children into the world, those children are often born into confusion instead of born into guidance. I once heard someone say, people put more care into breeding animals than raising their own kids. And you know what? That hit me real hard. It hit me real hard because when people breed horses, right? They carefully select the stud. The temperament, the lineage, every detail. But when it comes to humans, too many times the creation of a child comes a moment of overstimulation, impulse, escaping pain, no intention, no foundation, just chaos. And what comes from chaos is damaged souls. Souls that grow up without orientation. People who feel fragmented, disconnected, lost because nobody stabilized their beginning. So, we the ones who are awake enough to even understand this have a responsibility. We can't judge people for what they didn't know, but we can encourage them. We can encourage them to grow, to heal, to choose better. What's the problem? What's the problem to break the cycle? Because you can't have a young man, a young woman out here doing shots after shots, partying and getting caught up in the moment. That's done and dead. Then waking up pregnant and thinking something good will come out of this, out of that. Just because they wanted to. Just because you wanted to, life doesn't work like that. When you understand the deeper layers, the spiritual psychology of lineage, wounds, and illegitimate connections, trauma bonds, the anti-intimate procreation, you start seeing, but you understand that isn't about judging people. What it's about is realizing we all have obligations. We all have them to ourselves, to the souls we might even bring into the world. So now let me just clear up something. I'm not here getting biblical on anybody. Don't get it twisted. But the truth is wherever you can find it. The sacred texts are like mystery books. The metaphors, the symbols, the lessons. Even Paul, a man who spent part of his life killing people, had an awakening that changed him. that's the point. People can change. People can wake up. People can evolve. They can evolve. They can evolve if they're willing to know themselves. The free will to want to know themselves. And when you truly know yourself, you take life a bit more seriously, bit more seriously. You also they also can carry a spirit of light, like a feather. The free will becomes sharper. The choices become cleaner. Clean. And then suddenly, perhaps, you will stop entertaining what I call the noise. The more nonsense. It's not about that. It's about no more nonsense, no more distractions, no more spiritual clutter. I'm sick of the nonsense, I'm sick of it. I don't sit at every table. I don't do the card table chaos, the gossip table chaos. I don't vibe with everybody. We don't do that. We don't have loose conversations filled with gossip and buffoonery. Why? Because gossip is a low vibration. It's a low vibration. I don't know about anybody else, but it's a feeling, especially when it's about your own family. It's a feeling. It don't feel right. It should never feel right, even about your own children, gossiping about them. I'd rather talk about my family. And I'd rather talk about my family to my family than talk about my family to other people. I'd rather build bridges than break spirits. Because love itself, real love, it isn't soft. It's powerful. It's powerful, baby. It's clarifying. It's the kind of love that says, I want you to see the world clearly so you don't have to repeat what hurt you. Yeah. So here's why my message for tonight is like this. Just know yourself. Heal your beginnings. I don't have to go into First Genesis. Choose the intention and build a new world for the children who will inherit the one we leave behind. The one we leave behind. The one we leave behind. Let's talk clarity. Let's talk elevation. Let's talk divine love, because I just gave you a glimpse